Hello, and welcome to Palia. If you've never heard of the game, it is a very cozy MMO. But for right now, we are going to speak to this giant tall boy behind me. Einar has something he'd like to talk to us about. Hello, Sim. I'm here to visit you. But it is not for our customary exchange of pleasant-sounding vibrations rotating from our face flaps. Did you perceive the large fluorescent beam shooting into the atmosphere from the darkness of the night sky yesterday? The giant pink space lasers? Nah, that is all right, as long as you accept the truth of their existence. They were very bright and very present. Immediately after they filled my optical receptors, I received a missive from the gardener. He informed me that I should inform you of this information. The Cosmos Protocol lockdown has been forcibly deactivated. Well, crap. This is similar to what Subira said, though much more colorful. The Watcher has requested your presence within the Night Sky Temple. I shall return to my cave and continue comforting Gil 527. He dislikes bright flashing light. And we need to meet Subira in the Night Sky Temple, or we can talk to the gardener. I'll meet you there. And here we are, outside the Night Sky Temple. Let's go in. Subira should be waiting for us. Oh my goodness. What are you doing on my head? We just gotta break through this wall. And where's Subira? How would Subira get in here if that wall was still up? Huh? Logic, people. Logic. I wonder if we have to just go to the gardener and Subira will be there? Alright. Subira's not here. I don't want to ask gardener for anything, so I'm going to look around some more for her. Okay. No Subira here. Subira, are you here? Nope. No Subira over this way either. Oh dear, I seem to have lost Subira. Okay, I guess I talked to the gardener after all. Oh my goodness. I don't want to have to talk to you, dude, but I can't find Subira. Why are you here and not dealing with the deactivation of the Cosmos Protocol? I want to know more about the protocol. I believe I informed the constructor that asking me further information about the protocol would be a waste of time. As I am a Golder and do not have a mouth with which to speak, I cannot stutter. This leads me to believe the fault lies with you. You really won't tell me anything? It is not that I will not, but that I cannot. Even I was not privy to the circumstances under which I was allowed to lift the lockdown. Now that it has been done by force, the point is moot. If you want more answers, you will have to find them yourself. You had best be on your way. One of us has not outgrown the need for legs, so I suggest you use them. Okay, I guess I'll have to find Subira after all. I can be such a dummy sometimes. It's right over here in Kilima, not Bahari. Right through here. Of course, I should have known that's where the laser beam came out of. So, this is where Subira's gonna be investigating. Duh. There she is. Hello, Subira. You're sure there's no one else here, Sir Watcher? No one lurking in the shadows? If there is, I will take care of them. That won't be necessary. I've scanned the entire area. As long as they are of this plane, they cannot hide from the Order. Well, I suppose that's comforting, unless they're an extra-dimensional being. Louisa lent me some articles about these. Sim, you're here! If you saw the sky last night, then you will not be surprised why I've requested your presence. Still, allow me to ensure we are all on the same page. Last night, a beam of flow erupted from somewhere in the vicinity of the Night Sky Temple. It appears that activated something across the island of Bahari. Reports are coming in from as far as Inyarvin and Barafu about the lights. One thing all the agents agree on is that Kilima was the first. Whatever happened started here. It's not the first time ancient human space lasers shone in the sky above Kilima. You didn't happen to solve any puzzles last night without telling us, right? I don't think so. I think you would probably have noticed if you had. The lights were very bright and very dramatic. According to the gardener, the final Cosmos Protocol lockdown was forcibly disabled 10 minutes before the eruption. If you direct your attention slightly to the right, you may become aware of a door that was previously locked and is no longer. Yes, thank you, Hecla. While I made a brief scan for intruders, I was waiting for you to investigate further. Gina, Hecla, can I trust you to keep watch out here? Of course, Sir Watcher. You may rely on me. If you need to reset your eyes, Gina, please inform me, and I shall watch twice as hard for the both of us. Alright, fine. I stayed up a little late last night because of all the excitement, but I don't need a nap. Jeez. Sim, let us investigate this new space. I'll meet you inside. Okay, yeah, that definitely wasn't open. That was a closed door. What is this? Ooh, it just got spooky. Oh, there she is, right up ahead. Anything in this room? No. I'm coming, Subira. I'm coming. Okay, Subira. Blocked. We'll need to find another way around. Oh, look, there's a balcony here. Aha. Oh, wow, that went flying. Okay, what's over here? Ooh, record number 2. On the nature of Cosmoflow, lecture transcripts. Eris, there are a few things we need to know for sure about Cosmoflow, but in order to understand them, one must understand the nature of flow itself. I will attempt to explain here, but if any of you have questions, please visit my office afterwards for a more in-depth explanation. Now, can anyone explain what exactly pure flow is? Student A raises hand. Well, it's a form of energy, right? Natural energy that comes from the flow realm? Eris. That is correct. There are 2 known realms, ours, the material realm, and the realm of flow. You may think of these 2 realms as existing in either side of a coin. We exist on the side of mortals, and flow comes from the side of Embra. Natural flow enters our realm through well springs. This is what we refer to as pure flow, since it has not been affected or changed by the material world yet. Student B. What about elemental flow? Eris. Excellent question. As you all know, everything in our world contains small amounts of flow. As the energy integrates with the material world, it gains one of 4 elemental aspects: hydroflow, pyroflow, terraflow, and aeroflow. Until recently, we believed these to be the only possible fusions of flow. That is, until it was discovered that through the careful transmutation of all 4 elements, a 5th fusion could be formed. That is, cosmoflow. When applied to other simpler forms of elemental flow, it catalyzes their effects to levels heretofore unseen. Student C. It was you who discovered Cosmoflow, wasn't it, Professor? Aris. Well, yes, but discoveries are rarely the result of sole geniuses. I had a team and funding. Student D. I heard you were invited to the royal palace to meet King Mundun. Was he really as handsome as... Aris. I think that's enough questions for now. Well, that was intriguing. Let's continue on. What is over this way? Oh. Okay, so we've got a room in here. Yes, there is a room in here with, record number 3. Cosmoflow applications, day 6. Experiments on Cosmoflow's catalyzing properties, continues a space. Terraflow seems the most resistant to extreme change, but Hydroflow accepts the application of Cosmoflow as easily as anything. When formulated into an ingestible hydro potion, the standard rejuvenating qualities appear to be multiplied. I've tried some of this new Cosmo drink myself, and was up half the night working on a new project before the effects wore off. There appears to be few side effects to consuming the concoction. It tastes vaguely of citrus, with a pleasant natural carbonation. Day 78. I think I may have discovered the key to immortality. An injection into the dermal layer of Cosmoflow, catalyzed hydroflow, provides more lasting effects of elevated energy, increased concentration, and improved health. But applied in specific rune forms, it is hard to prove in such a short amount of time. But the aging of the subject appears to have stopped entirely. More research needs to be done before I bring this to anyone else, even the other scientists at the lab. I was only able to apply the runes to a small area of skin, and I have not given enough time to record any possible side effects. If everything goes to plan, I'll bring it to Mudin soon. Perhaps the next time he stops by for tea. Well, okay, that was interesting. And I can go up over here, and oh, there's more. Okay. Day 879. The Minister of Flow visited our facility today. She asked to meet me privately. Apparently there are some tensions at the southern border, and she wanted to inquire about various practical applications of Cosmoflow. She wanted me to make weapons. I asked if General Sadil knew she was here, and she brushed the question off. Then she asked me about my mother, and whether she was still in the memory care facility. The implications were clear. We always knew this would come. Security clearance at the faculty has been extreme from the founding of it. I trust everyone here with my life, and my mother's. I told her we couldn't grind other projects to a stop for this. All of Valyria relies on the catalyst flow from our lab. Day 1024. Experiments on weaponizing Cosmoflow are proceeding as safely as they can without putting anyone at risk. Interestingly, Minister Veira herself has volunteered to be a test subject, especially regarding our project on Hydroflow Serum. I declined as politely as I was able to. She is already covered in hydroform runes for immortality, and any more Cosmoflow in her body could prove disastrous. The serum itself is interesting. Instead of immortality, it imbues the subject with physical strength, speed, and analytical ability, but their emotional core and social skills suffer greatly in response. As for other substances, I have managed to resist proceeding with these experiments for the moment. Alright, well, we are over here. I think we need to be over there. That looks like it's going to break. And I come down here. Ah, yes. Okay, and around this way to more door options. Oh, there's another one of those. A treasure chest. Yes, I love getting treasure chests. Oh, alright, and one more before I think this episode has reached its limit. Cosmos Protocol. I always thought I would know the day the world ended. It turns out it happens in inches, until salvation is too far to see the horizon anymore. One by one, my colleagues leave the lab. They all say the same thing. We should have never crossed the veil. It's not that I disagree. It's just that if I accept it's too late, I'll turn into one of them. The hope will seep from me, and nothing will be able to plug the leak. So I hold tight to the thought that there's still something we can do. And I keep looking. The world is still fighting. The Empire of Valyria holds strong. Galder and human repel the monsters everywhere, but they can barely touch the creatures from across the rift. So I'm working on a staff. It takes ambient flow and synthesizes it into Cosmoflow. I don't expect it to do much about the rifts, but perhaps it will be able to keep some of the creatures at bay. If we can fight back, we can still stop this. If it works, we'll make more. In honor of Mudin's love for ominously named projects, we're calling it the Cosmoflow Protocol. In order to keep random survivors from stumbling on this facility, it will be locked away. The other overseers have all agreed, and the security measures installed. Funny thing, they didn't even know I existed before Vera made the introductions. I only hope I can finish this research in time. At least the energy crisis has resolved. Alright guys, I'm pretty sure we have run out of time. I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to wish you all a good day or night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll meet you right back here in the next Palia episode.